Hi guys, welcome to another takeover. By now, when this is debuting, we should be in the year 2020. So happy new year. I hope everyone had a happy holiday season. I know I did. I was super busy. Now we're going to slow down a little bit and get back into the swing of things. So today I thought the perfect DIY would be a coffee mug to just remind us to slow down, have a cup of coffee, and just chill. So I'm going to be using a Anti-Tay SVG, and I got it from obviously her membership page. So this is the SVG we're going to use today, but she has hundreds and hundreds of SVGs and just tons of fun stuff. So if you become a member of hers, you get all of this stuff included in your membership. So we are going to be using this, but first, coffee SVG. Thought it would be very prevalent for our mug. So I like to size anything I'm putting on a wine glass or a mug, I like to make pretty small just because it makes it much more easy to apply and to get it onto your surface without air bubbles or anything like that. So I usually like to do it 3x3 at the biggest, and then this is a little bit less than that because the mug I'm going to be using today, I'll show you below, is from Target, their dollar spot, and it has a little like lip at the bottom, so it actually gives us a little less room, but I thought these were super cute. So that is basically it. I do want to change the colors of this. I just want my whole thing to be white because I think white just like really pops on these glasses. So I'm going to be doing an all white SVG. So before we click make it, I want to weld all of this together so it is just one piece of text. So we can come over here to make it. We're good to go. We can hit continue and it's going to find our machine. I'm going to be using my maker, but you can use any cutting machine that you have. Might help if I turned it on so I could find it. And we are going to be using the vinyl setting. So I will switch you guys over to the camera so you can see how we're going to make this. All right, so we have our vinyl on our mat. I'm just using plain 651 permanent vinyl. So anytime I do a mug or a wine glass, I always use permanent because that way you don't have to... So now we can click make it. You don't have to seal it if you're using permanent vinyl. As long as you hand wash these, don't soak them and don't put them in the microwave. Obviously you do not want to put this in the microwave. It is like reflective as AF. So you want to make sure that you just gently wash them and you should have no problem making these last. Alright, so we can unload our mat and gently peel our vinyl off of the mat. And so I'm just going to trim this a little bit. So now we're just going to weed away the excess vinyl that we don't need. So I like to just start by peeling up from the top. Alright, so now we're just going to go and get all these middle pieces. I just got a brand new weeding tool, so this is very exciting for me. I've been using, and actually tweezers have worked just fine. You know, when I know my weeding tool is here around here somewhere. I just cannot find it for the life of me. But the tweezers were actually working just fine. So if you lose your weeding tool and you have your Cricut tweezers, those work just as well. And I like this font. It's like super chunky, and anytime you do a mug or a glass that you're not sealing, you're going to want to make sure that the font or whatever you're putting on your mug is relatively thick, because the thinner your text is, the more likely it is to peel. So I'm going to use my transfer tape here. This is the masking transfer tape by Expressions Vinyl that Auntie Tay sent me, and it's basically the only transfer tape I use. And so if you're interested in purchasing it from Auntie Tay, you can use my code TheCraftScraps, all lowercase, and get 10% off your whole order. So I'm just going to put my transfer tape down on my vinyl, scrape it down good, and then I'm just going to peel away the carrier sheet. And like, look at this transfer tape. It is like actual butter. I don't get it. So now we can put this on our mug. So I like to just kind of press it down in the center first. Get it down good. And then I'll take my scraper and just kind of work my way out. See, even though this is a smaller mug, like this SVG fits just perfectly. So I prefer smaller. So now we're just going to peel off our transfer tape, and voila, we have a super cute mug. So I hope this takeover was helpful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All my information is below. Use my code TheCraftScraps for all lowercase for 10% off your order at Auntie Tay. And with that being said, Happy New Year and happy crafting.